so I think it's real important now that we have the leadership team put together that, you know, we get together for what I call our meeting rhythm. You know, weekly meeting for accountability, monthly meeting, but really a quarterly meeting that's 2 days long off-site to get the team together to speak into the 90-day strategic plan ahead of us, the vision, mission, values of the company, and ultimately where we want to go as a brand. You know, I think for me, these first, 8 months or so of this business, I've had a team, but my tech team is all in Ottawa, Canada. That's where our office for development is. And Chris has been an amazing CTO. Matt, Stuan, great dev team. Lauren's been with me since the beginning. Joe has been with me almost since the beginning. But now, I mean, we have Tim, we have Jonathan, we have Liz. We have a lot of new people on the team. And Liz and Tim are part of our leadership team. So to get Liz, Tim, Lauren, who's been there since the beginning, Chris, who's been there since the beginning, in a room to say, here's the initial vision of the company. Let's speak into it and go through some of these exercises that I've done in the past with, past businesses. And let's do it now with our business here at Influencer, and let's get that vision to the finish line. And let's set a 90-day strategic plan for the second quarter of 2018 that we can hold ourselves accountable to. It's huge. Another strength, I think, is our team. I think to have a team of this caliber this early on is a huge strength.
For a company that's less than a year old, there is a track record.
Credibility.
There's credibility that goes, it predates this company.
Yep. On the weaknesses side, I think one of our weaknesses is we still have to evolve the product.
Your clients, but not reactive as a company. Like, we can't just be like, oh cool, so now we're like an analytics problem, or now we're whatever.
And this is where the stuff with Facebook we just heard about, we need to probably think about, would we rather have an open API so that when somebody says something another company does, but we know we do 10 other things they don't do, we just connect not to Facebook.
Like, we all get all of these great ideas going, and we want to, we see these big things that we could achieve. But until we can do those, we have to perfect these things in front of us.
Opportunities and threats are external. So think strengths and weaknesses are what goes on in our office between us. In the marketplace is where opportunities and threats are existent. Staying focused on what we do great and opening up an API for great technologies that are in the same realm as us to connect to, so that people who are already using those can get more by using us too and connect them together. What do you think?
It's going well so far.
I feel like I feel like everything's connected to the product really well.
Yeah.
I talked to Liz about it this morning, and she felt the same, but she's probably the most relieved out of everybody, just because, she's so new to working with tech.
Yeah, makes her more comfortable. But I think it'll be easier for us for future versions of the product, to be a lot more clear and smart about what features we put in, and just make it better and better and more valuable.
I also like the direction of not desiring to be so tied to the APIs of the other socials and creating our own API to work with existing tools.
Yeah.
I mean, how do you feel about that?
It'll be good.
Creating an API.
Yeah, I mean, since our content hub has grown so big, and it was an additional feature, we added it and people love it and they're embracing it, so we might as well make it available to other platforms.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah.
All right, so the next thing we do is accomplishments and lessons learned. The thing is you guys are brand new. This is a brand new process. So I'm just gonna go through a few off the top of my head. You guys can chime in. One accomplishment is we've raised this round of capital. So, we raised $1 million, and we did it in less than 60 days. I think that's important to note as well. And We did it with all local investors. I think that's very important. And lastly, we started that 60 days when we were 6 months old.
You know, brands, they're just itching to get kind of in this market and get more into how do we become storytellers, how do we get our story out there, content creators. And so the opportunity is so big, but again, we have to be successful.
All right, so that's it. So let's take a 10-minute break and get us going. I feel like I have a lot of help. And I feel like the help I have is very, very gifted and talented and experienced in places where I'm not. So this is why you raise money. This is where I'm hoping to take the company. I want to be an operator and a leader, and I'm able to start doing that like tomorrow, now that we've gone through this 2-day offsite here at the beautiful John Hand Club. So really excited about how these 2 days have gone.